How's it going, everyone? So in this video, I'm going to talk about learn how to talk to a girl even if you're super nervous. So before I get started, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow. Please follow me on Instagram, Dylanberg999. So what I have found to work really, really good for talking to girls is to talk to them somewhere where you feel confident. And a lot of times that's going to be somewhere where you're doing something you're super passionate about. So for example, I love lifting weights. I can talk to anyone at the gym for hours. And this happens sometimes. I used to train at a commercial gym for probably about 3 years. And literally, I could literally talk to someone for an hour. I'm not even kidding, an hour straight. And we would just talk about like different movements, body part splits. We talk about different accessory movements to the deadlift, the bench, and the squat. We talk about powerlifting stuff. We could just talk on and on and on. And yeah, I talk to girls too about this stuff all the time. There's one girl I remember, I talked to her for probably about 2 hours in the gym. It was insane. And yeah, it's not difficult to do when you are in a surrounding that you feel very, very comfortable in. Now, if I were to go somewhere and we were to talk politics or something like that, something that I'm not really comfortable about, history, for example, maybe paintings or art or stuff like that, just stuff I'm not comfortable with, I could not talk to a girl very long. So find whatever you're passionate about, whether it's video games, running, working out, doesn't matter, and put yourself in situations where there are other like-minded people. And this makes a relationship work so much better. If you have two people that are both into fitness, it makes the relationship so much easier because you have stuff that you can connect on, you share a common passion. Now, if you're like, well, nobody likes the stuff I do, there is always a group. If you live in even a moderately big city or an average city, there's always some group going on. You just have to look on the internet or stuff like that and find these groups. Sometimes like video games, I know a lot of people are into video games. There's lots of cafes and there's lots of buildings that have video game groups that go weekly where you just play other people. And yes, girls do attend those. So, there are also running groups. I didn't even think this existed, but there are groups where like 20 or 30 people will meet up weekly and they will run together. And that is another place where you can talk to girls. And I went to one of those before. There's about half the people running were girls. And so that is how you talk to them if you're super, super nervous, because cold approaching is when you just walk up to a girl and start talking. That can be extremely difficult if you're super nervous. I'm not a very nervous person. I can talk to people pretty easily, so it's not bad for me. But if you get someone that's super nervous, they're not very confident, it's going to be difficult. So that's what I recommend to do. Put yourself in a situation where you're comfortable in. So end the video. Thank you so much for watching.